Good morning. This is the Eastern Idaho Planning Briefing for Saturday, March 20th. Taking a look at weather impacts here for the next few days. We have rain and mountain snow ongoing this morning with winter weather advisories in place for the eastern mountains through midnight. Snow levels across the area will gradually drop throughout the day. Gusty winds will be likely in the Snake Plain and Magic Valley this afternoon, with the pattern remaining unsettled and generally cool as we get into early next week, with another rounds of light snow possible on Monday and again on Thursday. Current satellite this morning shows large upper level low pressure system generally around Vancouver Island this morning, with moisture and clouds out ahead of that system streaming over our area. That being said, expecting rain and snow across the Snake Plain and Magic Valley today, with snow just about everywhere else, as those snow levels today will be around 5,500 feet or so as we get into the late morning and into the evening hours, with the snow levels even lower than that across the central mountains. But most of the precip this afternoon and evening should be focused across the eastern portions of the area, generally the southeast and eastern highlands, where the winter weather advisory is in place. We'll likely see some lingering snow showers across those areas as we get into the day tomorrow, but not expecting a whole lot of accumulation with that. Then we do have that other system moving into the area on Monday, with some light snow accumulations possible basically over the entire area, including the Snake Plain and Magic Valley, as colder air will remain in place. So these snow levels should be generally to right around the valley floors on Monday, with some lingering snow showers on Tuesday. And then our next system that will come in to the area on Thursday will bring some afternoon snow potential generally across the central mountains late in the afternoon and into the evening Wednesday. As far as temperatures are concerned today, forecast highs generally right around average to perhaps a few degrees below average, with a good portion of the area in the 40s, some mid to upper 30s across the higher terrain. As far as the additional snowfall expected today, you can see the primary area of focus will be across the higher terrain of the eastern and southeastern highlands. And these are the areas where the winter weather advisory is in place, so could see around 4 to 6 inches of snow across Island Park, with 2 to 4 inches or so around Driggs. Down as you get into the southeast highlands around Soda Springs, 1 to 2 inches. Certainly not out of the question that we might see some snow flakes in the Snake Plain later on this afternoon and into the evening. But those temperatures do look pretty warm, so not really expecting any accumulations. It's certainly not out of the question that maybe we can get some really, really light accumulations in spots, but not expecting really any accumulating snow across the Snake Plain today. It will be windy, however. These wind speeds, our sustained wind speeds, will be just below advisory criteria, so no wind advisories in place at the present time. Certainly possible that a few spots may briefly reach or exceed that criteria, but it doesn't appear to be overly widespread as far as sustained winds are concerned. But these are our forecast gusts, so it will certainly be breezy to windy at times this afternoon, with those wind gusts in the 30 to perhaps 40 mile per hour range during the afternoon hours. As we get into the day Sunday, the majority of the precip does look to push east of the area, although we will probably still have some lingering snow showers along the Wyoming border, but you can see those cooler temperatures do remain in place across the area on Sunday, as well as into Monday ahead of that next system that looks to move through. Doesn't appear that this system will have as much moisture as the one that is going through this morning, but again, those snow levels will be quite low, basically from the onset of the precipitation moving in. So it does appear to be predominantly a snow event, But again, those totals are not overly impressive, generally less than an inch of snow across a good portion of the area, maybe 1 to as much as 3 inches across the higher terrain of the eastern and southeastern highlands with this system. And then as we get into Tuesday, those cooler temperatures stick around, again, right around average, perhaps just below average for our afternoon high temperatures for Tuesday, and that trend kind of continues for much of the upcoming week. So again, we do have that system moving through the area this morning with the winter weather advisories in place through midnight tonight across the eastern and southeastern highlands. Gusty winds expected across portions of the Snake Plain and Magic Valley this afternoon, and this unsettled and cool weather pattern will remain in place as we get into the early part of next week. If you need any additional information or support, please feel free to reach out to us. Thanks for joining us, and have a great Saturday.